I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to
Saturday, June 29th, 2024. Beautiful morning, 7 a.m. We are leaving Preveza, Greece, on the mainland. And beautiful sunrise. We're on our way to Albania, and then Montenegro, and then Croatia. The way Daddy's holding you, it tells me you stepped on your pee.
No.
She didn't step on her pee?
No.
Oh, that's one. Feel better?
She had a pooper coming.
Oh, you had a poop and now you're gonna come sit on top of me? Awesome. I love it. No, she's ready for her breakfast. Baby girl, it's like, I'm gonna throw up if I go feed you right now. Excuse you. Oh, thank you. I got one burping on one side, one pooping and sneezing on me.
Just keep her right here, okay?
Then you're gonna get seasick.
I'm okay, babe, right now. Okay?
It's so weighty. A little bit of sailing with no engines for once. Doesn't happen that often. Both sails up. Perfect wind finally. It's a 10-hour sail and we're in like hour 7 or something. We are once again sailing with a buddy boat. This one's also a Fountaine Pajot like ours, but she's the newer, bigger sister at 47 feet long, about a year old, and definitely beefier. Apparently, we only buddy boat with Fountaine Pajot owners from down under. Our first were Roman and Allie, then Coral and David, and now Kath and Neil. At this point, I think it's safe to say we're running an exclusive Aussie-only sailing club. The sail from Preveza to our first anchorage on Corfu's southeast corner took about 9 hours. From here up to Corfu town, it's just a quick 2.5-hour hop. Basically just a coffee and snack kind of sail. And we are in Corfu on the southeast-ish corner of the island. And this is our anchorage. Hopefully it will not be too rolly tonight. Our anchorage for the night. There's no wind and it's hot. So I think I might jump in the shower and cool down. There's our buddy boat, Priscilla. Corfu is a lush Greek island in the Ionian Sea, famous for its mix of Venetian, French, and British influences, plus its olive groves, turquoise bays, and postcard-worthy beaches. My God, I'm dying. Look at that cute dog swimming around his boat. The owner's also in the water on the other side. He just jumped from the water onto the dinghy. Now he's waiting for his dad to come in. Oh, he just went on the boat. Now he's probably gonna dry off and shake inside the salon. So cute. It's actually not that hot now, it's just I'm still like hot from the rest of the day today. And the town quay is right there, but it's full of charter boats, so we have a feeling that they just keep it open for the charter company rents out all the spots, and then there's restaurants back there you can see. And then there's a couple of other restaurants over here, but it's a small town, kind of southeast side of Corfu. Tomorrow we're gonna go to Corfu town and hang out and have some lunch and look at the town, and then we'll go to an anchorage on the north end of the island. And then, oh, alrighty, Mr. German guy's naked with the dog. All right. Good morning. Beautiful sunrise in Petriti. I'll have to look it up again. Petriti something anchorage. And we are off to Corfu town. And then we will go on to get ready for our crossing into Albania, which isn't far. But we have an agent lined up to sign us in, because you have to have an agent in Albania. You cannot do it on your own. Let's get this boat turn going in the right direction. Very hazy. And Zoe's still in bed. Literally, she's still in bed. She has not moved. She's still in the same position that I left her in this morning. Lots of ferries coming by here pointing up to that house, which according to one of the reviews I read for this anchorage is where Prince Philip was born, but I have not confirmed that. Regardless, it's a beautiful house and it has a beautiful view of all of Corfu Bay. Confirmed! Mon Repos Mansion was once the summer home of the British governor of the Ionian Islands. Later, it became the birthplace of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, aka Queen Elizabeth II's husband. Today, it's a museum, so still royal, but now with a gift shop. Here is our anchorage, tucked right beneath Mon Repos. Not a bad backyard view for a night at anchor. This is the main anchorage where most sailors hang out since it's the closest to the tourist part of town. Translation: pretty good chance you will see some anchoring chaos. This is the lively part of Corfu town, where those classic narrow Greek alleyways twist and turn between shops, cafes, and restaurants. It's the kind of place where you get lost on purpose. There's Corfu town. Corfu town itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its Venetian architecture, pastel buildings, and fortresses that look straight out of a pirate movie. Ferries and cruise ships pour in from Italy, Albania, and mainland Greece, which means Corfu sees hundreds of thousands of visitors every year. The airport is surprisingly large, with flights to more than 30 countries. Oh, and it's one of the biggest hubs for charter boats in the Med, so if you see a fleet of catamarans trying to park all at once, welcome to Corfu. Here's a few fun facts about Corfu for you to use on your next family trivia night, free of charge, of course. Corfu is absolutely covered in olive trees, more than 4 million of them. Most were planted during Venetian rule, and some are over 500 years old. The locals love their kumquat liqueur, which is bright orange, super sweet, and basically the island's answer to candy in a bottle. The island has been ruled by Venetians, French, and British before finally becoming Greek in 1864. So the architecture is like Europe's greatest hits album. Corfu town's narrow streets are called Kandunia, and legend says if you get lost in them, you'll eventually find your way back to the sea. Handy if you're bad with directions. Corfu has been a backdrop for several films, including the James Bond movie For Your Eyes Only. So if parts of town feel oddly cinematic, that's why. Locals call Corfu Kirkira, its Greek name, which comes from a nymph in mythology. She was kidnapped by Poseidon, who gave her the island as a love nest. Bit problematic, but hey, mythology. This is the Palace of St. Michael and St. George. Locals just call it the Old Palace. Originally built for British royals, it's now home to the Museum of Asian Art. Out front, you're going to find Sir Frederick Adam, the British governor who gave Corfu its first aqueduct. So yeah, statue well earned. The elegant facade opens up onto Anaktoron Square, which makes for a pretty grand front yard. This is the Holy Church of the Virgin Mary Mandrakina, and right next door is the Garden of the People. Once royal grounds, now a public park, with views of the sea that would make a king jealous. but now it's free for anyone with a picnic basket. This is the old fortress of Corfu, which is jaw-dropping when lit up at night. It's like the whole thing turns into a giant nightlight for the town. To get inside, you first cross the bridge over the Contrafossa, the water channel separating the fortress from town. Along the way, you pass Mandrake Marina and the Basket Garden, both ridiculously photogenic. We're assuming people live in those little huts. And these are their boats, their fishing boats. There's more on this side. And we're going into the fortress. Inside the fortress, you'll find the Church of St. George, a Greek Orthodox church that looked suspiciously like a Doric temple. There's also the old barracks, which once housed soldiers, but now hosts exhibitions. You'll see cisterns and storage areas that kept the fortress self-sufficient during sieges. And up at the very top, which we didn't climb, you'll find the lighthouse and a panoramic view of Corfu. If you've got the energy, we hear it's really worth the workout, but it was a no for us. On the north side of the fortress, the view opens up over Mandrake Marina, with sailboats tucked in neatly below. Not a bad view. It is time for bed. We've got an early wake up tomorrow morning for our crossing to Albania. Fabulous anchorage. Good morning, and let me say this anchorage is fabulous, as long as the wind cooperates. With light northwesterlies last night, we had a perfect sleep. Zeus.
Yeah.
I like those round bubble windows. We're hugging Corfu's coastline today, partly to fuel up the diesel tanks before crossing, and partly because we want to see Corfu town from the water. It looks even more magical from this angle. That super sleek vessel speeding by is a hydrofoil from Joy Cruises. These guys literally lift out of the water on foils for speed and efficiency. This one zips passengers between Corfu and Paxos in about an hour. Way faster than our sailboat, but probably not nearly as comfy. We just filled up at this fuel station where that little white boat is behind the gray one, behind Priscilla. And the guy is fast. I'm like trying to, you know, decide which way I want to come in and just do everything slow and methodically. The guy is just like super fast and super efficient. It was uneventful, but it's always nerve-wracking. We have left Greek waters and we are in Albanian waters now. We're getting to the town of Sarandë. We have removed our Greek flag and put our courtesy flag up until we check in. Getting closer to Sarandë. We've already called the harbor master to let them know we're here and that we're going to anchor and take the dinghy in to meet our agent to check in. In Albania, you must use an agent, which I think is good because then you don't have to worry about anything and you make sure that you're giving them all the proper paperwork. Dropped in just under 17.5. We're at 15.2 now. We got 78.4 with 10 on the bridle. We pretty much have all our chain out and we're gonna leave the engines on and just check things out because we're getting kind of close to this guy, but we need to let the boat settle. We are checked in and we are in town. We just changed some money. And now we are going to go back to the boat and chill for the afternoon and get ready to come back out to go eat for dinner. Welcome to Albania, folks. Back aboard, Donovan's taking down our yellow Q flag and raising the Albanian flag. We're officially checked in and cleared to explore. And that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Stick around for the next one where we explore a few sites in Albania before heading north to Montenegro. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the adventure. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.